Hello, I'm Claire Louise from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for the full moon, which is on the 27th of February 2021. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what this full moon is all about. It's the snow moon. I can't remember which sign it's in now. But, full moon energies. Let's get some cards out for that. So, I have a live show pretty much every day. It's called Psychic Cafe live here on YouTube. Would love to see you in there. I do mini reads in there for donations. If you want a private reading from me, then you can get one on my website, behealing.com. Tea ceremony is the first card out. So this is about us taking things slowly, being very aware of what it is that we're doing, staying conscious while we're doing things. It's not a day to be dropping your consciousness. Not on any full moon, really. We need to be more careful, because some people do drop the consciousness on full moons, going a bit crazy, lunacy, all of that. Yeah, just watch out for that. Remain present. You know how when we're not present, if we're cooking, we can chop our finger instead of the vegetables, or while we're chopping the vegetables. That's accidents can happen when we're not present. So I'm feeling like this is a full moon when we need to remain present there. The tea ceremony card wants to blow over. There we go. It's stayed in there. It's found its new equilibrium because the fan's over there. Cooling me down. Balance. Finding its new equilibrium. Balance. Remaining in balance. Remaining consciously aware of ourselves and remaining in balance. So there could be crazy stuff going on. There usually is in full moons. Balance. Meet Varro Tiptoe Sky. She can balance perfectly with an inner precision and assurance. She leans one way and then the other, constantly adjusting and learning where her center lies. She understands the dichotomies, work and play, togetherness and solitude, inner reflection and outward expression, striving and letting go, accepting and changing, freedom and discipline, reason and intuition, spiritual expansion and grounding. They go on and on. Let Varro help you to see what areas of your life are out of balance and what shifts you can make to return to a graceful equilibrium. Interesting. Okay, so we need to be careful, don't we, this full moon? I think we need to be careful every full moon, to be honest. Give us some tarot about it. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, taking things slowly again, slowly and surely moving toward what you want. No rushing here. So no snap decisions, no diving into things, no taking risky decisions. Just take it slowly. Just keep on heading where you were heading before. It's not a day to take chances today. The sun. Wow, this is like freedom, joy, love, feeling like our inner child again. Very, very, a lot of happiness. Wow, that's amazing energies. And we've got the Knight of Wands. It's a playful time. Okay. Could be invited to a party or something like that is what I'm feeling. You just have to be wary. You could be invited to a party. Nine of Wands, be wary. Just beware. This is the wounded warrior, but she's just careful. She's careful not to get herself into something that she doesn't want to get herself into. Be careful this full moon. It's not often I pick up energies like this, but it does make sense. Some full moons are just like that, You've got to be careful. No taking risks. It's not a day to get blind drunk or take drugs or stuff like that. Stuff could go wrong if you do that. It's, no risky behavior. The Knight of Pentacles is out. This is like, take it slowly, take it slowly. Keep on going forward in the direction that you're going. Don't be distracted by other people's invitations to do something risky, is what I'm getting. Just follow your intuition. I think any kind of a risky invite will trigger your high priestess. You'll get my intuition saying not to do that. Don't override that. You know what happens when we override our intuition, especially when it's telling of us red flags? We get a hard lesson from that. Be careful. Why the sun? Wow, the Ten of Emotions. Stay on track with that as well. Don't get distracted. Keep your balance. Don't get distracted. Stay on track with your 10 of emotions, everything that you want. The sun and the 10 of emotions together, that's awesome. So you could be like in a new relationship that's amazing. You could be in a new job that's amazing. Um, don't jeopardize that by doing something stupid today, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of invitations to do something stupid or just to get distracted. Yeah, it's to do something stupid. No, I just got corrected. It is to do something stupid. And of course, stupid things don't have to be like ultimately stupid things. It could just be wasting your time doing something else instead of slowly making your progress toward this thing that you want. It could be something big like cheating on someone, but I don't really feel like it's going to be that, not for those of you that watch me anyway. The Knight of Wands and an awakening. Remain aware today, because this could be a big awakening for you when you get this invitation and your high priestess is like, your intuition's saying, no, this is not good for me. I shouldn't do this. Listen to that. Listen to your heart there. Yeah, just stay on track with this. You see, that's what I'm getting. Stay on track with this, with the sun, with what brings you true joy, and with your 10 of emotions, what fulfills you. Don't get sidetracked with those easy wins, those instant, like the drugs and stuff like that. That's the easy feeling better short term, makes you feel worse in the long run. Don't do that today. There's going to be invitations to do that. Don't do it today. Knight of Wands, Wounded Warrior, and the Fool. Your new journey is surer, right? Be wary, because this fool's journey, yes, it's about taking a risk, it's about heading into the unknown, but it's not about being an idiot. I was going to say it a little bit more strongly than that. It's not about being an idiot. You might think that this is being the fool. It's not. It is being a fool kind of thing, but this is more the fool's journey. Yes, taking a step into the unknown, but sometimes that risk that we're taking is saying no to all of the instant crap and saying, no, actually, I'm not going to go out and party this full moon. I'm going to have an early night because I need to do Psychic Cafe in the morning, and it's quite frankly, it's a lot of fun. Much more fun than going out and getting drunk and taking drugs or stuff like that. It's that kind of an energy, is just doing the right thing for yourself, and that is the fool being on their journey. It's like stepping out into the unknown and doing the right thing for yourself. Be careful today. There's going to be all kinds of offers. It's like the devil joins in and says, you want more of this crap? Do you want to sabotage yourself? Would you like to sabotage yourself? There's offers. So give us more on this Knight of Pentacles and the Priestess. You know not to. See how the High Priestess there, she's putting her hand up. She's like, nope. My intuition is saying no to this. What is this about? Death. Putting an end to something. Not now, not ever. Never again. I'm just going to keep on moving slowly toward what is making me happy, what does make me happy, what I really want. I'm not going to do that old stuff anymore. It leads nowhere. It only leads down. It leads to a downward spiral. So we're turning our backs. We're realizing, we're awakening to that. What leads to a downward spiral in the end? What seems to be a short-term win, a short-term happiness, but actually takes our vibration down in the end. Staying instead with the sun and the 10 of emotions. The changes. It's changing slowly, you see? When we go for what truly gives us freedom and feeling really good and fulfilled and love and all of that, it's slow, it's not fast, it's not instant reward, but we need to persist with that and not get sidetracked to the short-term gains, the pretend happiness. So we're changing ourselves and our approach. Knight of Wands and the awakening, waking up to that. It's like cheat with me. When you're headed toward the 10 of emotions with someone, a solid relationship, and you're like, no, because it's only like 5 minutes if you're lucky. Pleasure. For how many years of guilt? Nah, not worth it. Got to do that benefits to cost ratio. That's what you're awakening to. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. No, because it's not worth it. Interesting. Whew, I wonder what you're being offered. Let me know in the comments. Knight of Wands and Awakening, past, present, and future. It's a rerun of what you've been, how you've fallen over before. Do you want to fall over like this again? Do you want to choose that instant win, which isn't really a win, it's a loss? Nine of Wands and the Fool. Be wise in the foolish stuff. Transformation. Yeah, you got to know what risks are worth taking, and it's the long-term risk. It's the no. It's like fear of missing out is this, but it's the joy of missing out. That's what this is about. The joy of missing out. Taking the fool says, no, I'm going to take a risk on that and say no to it to go for long term. That's the transformation. And that's why you're wary of it, because you've wounded yourself like that before. You've got the wounds to show. I've been down this path before. Here are my scars from it, you know? I'm not going to do it this time. I'm not falling for it this time, especially if sexual energy is involved, especially if you're invited to give up on your actual relationship dreams or a partner that you've been working toward and have a quick fling or whatever. Just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Even if no one finds out about it, you'll know about it. You found out about it. It's just not worth it. Got true love here. That was from yesterday. True love. Go for what you truly love, even if you have to wait for it. Even if it's like, if I'm talking about your standards, you're like, no, I know what I want, and you're not. Even if you don't have a partner, this is about not lowering the bar, going for true love. Still, it's like you're not it. Yeah, I could have a quick fling with you, but it's going to make me feel worse about myself. I'm just not prepared to do it. I'm going to hold out for the one that I want, for that true love. What's this? A personal issue reaches resolution. This is the full moon in Cancer. It's not going to be a full moon in Cancer. What's opposite Pisces? Hang on. It's going to be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Is it in Cancer? Virgo. I think it's Virgo. Anyway, we've got the full moon in Cancer. It's kind of a cuspy one, isn't it? This one. So maybe, I don't know. Oh, I don't know that much about astrology. I know a bit. I just want to find out what that full moon is in Virgo. On the day that I am recording this, Mercury's just gone out of, see, I can't even talk. It's only just gone out of retrograde. What the new moon in Virgo? A full moon in Virgo, I think. Because I feel like there's some of that energy involved here too. It's what I'm feeling. Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. Right. A personal issue reaches resolution and you are good enough. You're good enough to hold out for what you want. And this could be the personal issue of not trusting yourself and then going for a short-term thing because you don't trust that you can have the long-term thing that you really want. And then you just tripped yourself up again. It's like, ah, damn it, now you've got to go back to the beginning and start again. Oh, wow. It feels like a monumental test. Will you pass it? Will you pass this test? You've been through it many times. You've failed the test many times. Are you going to pass the test this time? Are you going to keep on passing that test? Are you going to stick to what you know? Self-love. You realize that the love of self is necessary to love another. Love yourself. Don't cave into others. Do the right thing for yourself. Do the right thing for yourself. Especially around this full moon. It's so important. Let's get one of these out. Okay, let's have an extra bit of a shuffle there. Two. We've got heartbroken and talking. Oh, it could be a repair job. Heartbroken, talking. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Still hold out. Still don't lower your standards. I'm talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives. So you could be waiting, still in waiting, heartbroken from what was gone on before, but still don't let it lower your standards. Don't cave in today to lower vibrational impulses. We always have that kind of tendency around full moons as well, you know. What else have we all got going on today? Okay, a bridge. Yes, a bridge. I get it. We've got a bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So it's something that you've done before, and you've, like I said, tripped up before. You've made the wrong decision before. You get a chance to do it again. Are you gonna do the same thing as you did before? Or are you gonna make a change this time and hold out? You know, it could be that you're on the precipice of getting what you want, and the universe just comes in saying, okay, here's the choice. Are you going to do what you did before, or are you really 100% backing yourself in this? You're going to hold out for what it is that you want. It gives you that test, and then you pass the test, hopefully, this time. Pay attention to your health too. So just be wary about that. I mean, I could be talking about like taking drugs or alcohol or anything like that, things that are actually damaging to your health, that are a numbing out kind of thing, but also it could be something that you're offered to do today. Just be careful of that. Take care of your health instead. Take care of your finances too. We've got a financial pinch with the lobster here, so it could be, yes, it could be a money situation too. I've not focused on that, right? It could be a money situation too. Or those get rich quick scheme kind of things. Get money for nothing. Just invest this and then we'll totally rip you off and keep your money. You won't get back what I'm promising to you. Just be really careful with your finances. This offer could be that. You know, abundance. It's about perseverance, about sharing your gifts in the big way in the world. That's when your abundance comes. There's no shortcuts. There's no magic bullets. I mean, silver bullets. There's no shortcuts to anything. The way to abundance is through sharing your gifts in a big way in the world, which takes time and persistence. Quick wins. It's going to take you down. And the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. What have I been saying? Don't be tempted to lower your standards today. Finances, love, sex. What else could it be? There could be all kinds of health stuff. There could be all kinds of temptations today. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay, let's get some more cards out. What else have we got going on this full moon? Oh, wow. Unconditional love. So really unconditionally love yourself. Agape. Meaning, yes, you might want to do this instant win thing, but unconditionally love yourself, even though you'd be like, oh, I hate that I've had to make that decision to not do it, to hold back from it. Just love yourself through that. In other words, soothe yourself and go, even though it sucked to say no to that offer, I'm going to do what's best for me in the long term, even though it means I'm sat here by myself, still not in a relationship, still with no one in my bed, still without the instant win money, still without whatever. I'm not going to lower my standards. I'm going to love myself through this, soothe myself through this. The temple, yes. This is being integral in ourselves. We are the temple. Temples aren't outside of ourselves, they're inside of ourselves. So staying true to yourself there, really loving yourself, doing the right thing, not leaving yourself out in the desert this time. Well, kind of leaving yourself out in the desert, but to get what you want in the long term. Because you will. You'll get what you want in the long term if you do that. The vow. And then you're moving toward what it is that you really want. Oh, life purpose, soulmate, twin flame. The thing that you're here to do, the person that you're here to be with. The money that you're here to have, the health and well-being that you're here to experience. Wow, dramatic energy today. How best can we deal with it? Chariot. Chariot is about fast forward movement, and I'm really feeling like that's not good advice, that the opposite is true. The chariot takes us to where we want to go fast. We get in the chariot, we're not running. So how do we go fast? By getting aligned and getting in that chariot, and then the universe takes us forward fast, not by us running and chasing things. Don't run and chase things today. That's what the advice is. Get in the chariot instead, surrender, get in the chariot and let the universe move you toward what you want, which is slower energy. It's not the instant rewards, it's not the instant gratification, it's slower energy, but it actually gets you there. And it gets you there faster and easier when you get in that chariot. Nice, I like that. I haven't had that interpretation of the chariot before, and I like that. I love it when they give me a new interpretation for the cards. How else can we best deal with these energies today? The Empress, centered and abundant. I know what I want. The Empress knows what she wants. She's like willing to wait for it. She's giving birth. The Empress is giving birth. Often the card, she's got a baby here, but often the card, she's pregnant with it. She's pregnant with the world. You're pregnant with it. You can wait for it. You can wait for this baby to come out. If we're pregnant with something, we don't like try and push the baby out when it's prem, because we're going to have problems if we do that. So this is all about patience. It's all about patience this full moon, but it's about being presented with the same old crap. And do we do the right thing for ourselves? Do we really love ourselves and go for what it is that we want and maintain our standards this time so that we can actually have that baby when it's actually due, and let the universe take us to what is destined for us, what we vowed, who we vowed to be with, what we vowed to be here to do and to experience. This is a powerful full moon, so be careful. Remain aware, remain conscious, and find that balance within yourself. Wow, it's going to be temptation. Be careful. And there we have it. So if you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Oh, it's the snow full moon as well, so just be cool. Be cool. Yeah, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for your support of my channel as well. It's very much appreciated. And if you want a private reading, you can get one from behealing.com. Otherwise, I'll see you in my live show, Psychic Cafe. Come along sometime. Have an amazing full moon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.